Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good morning, children.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good
It's
morning,
not
ma'am.
afternoon time. Good morning,
Good
children.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Children, today
Good
we
morning,
will.
ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
We
Good
will
morning, ma'am.
continue chapter sound. Should
Good
I
morning, ma'am.
repeat last few topics or should I discuss question answer? Question answer discussion. Okay. Today I will discuss question answer of chapter sound.
Ma'am,
Yes.
is this discussion?
Children, as you know, you have to write objective type questions answer in the book with the help of pencil. And descriptive questions answer you will underline in the book. Am I clear? Yes. And I will make you understand also. So all of you will do yourself. Okay. See question. Firstly, you see objective type questions like first one is fill in the blanks.
Which one?
First question is fill in the blanks. First one is birds have a ring of cartilage called syrinx. Syrinx. Written? First answer is syrinx. Next, the SI unit of loudness of sound is decibel. Second is decibel. Third is the pitch of a sound is determined by its frequency. Write down frequency.
Frequency.
Yes. Frequency. Next is sounds of frequency more than 20 kilohertz are known as ultrasounds. Ultrasonic or ultrasound. Anything you can write. Ultrasonic or ultrasound. This 20 kilohertz means it is 20,000 hertz. Okay. Next, an irregular, irritating sound is referred to as a noise. Noise. All of you have completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
question number B. State true or false for the following statements. First one is human beings as well as all animals have a voice box for producing their characteristic sounds. False.
False.
False. False. Next, of the three mediums, solids, liquids and gases, sound propagates fastest in liquid. False.
False.
Second is also false. Sound propagates fastest in solid. Okay. Next. Third number. Sound cannot propagate through vacuum. True. Sit properly. Third is true. Next. Fourth number. Light propagates through vacuum with a speed that is nearly 1,000,000 times more than the speed of sound in air. True. All of you know light propagates through vacuum with a speed that is nearly 1,000,000 times more than the speed of sound in air. It is true. So you have to write fourth number is true. Are you writing, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Fourth
Yes,
number,
ma'am.
yes, fourth number you have written
Yes,
true.
ma'am.
Now, fifth number, the frequency of a given sound determines its shrillness or flatness. True. Right, true.
True.
Fifth is also true. Sixth number, irregular, non-periodic vibrations generally produce musical sound. False. Right, false. Six is false. All of you have written?
Yes, ma'am.
Once again I repeat. First is false, second false, third true, fourth true, fifth true, sixth false. Completed? Now C, question number C. Tick the correct option. There are 4 options. Out of 4, 1 is correct. You have to tick that option. Like first is the maximum displacement of a vibrating body on either side of its mean position is known as its amplitude. Write down. Amplitude is correct answer. Okay. Next. The frequency of a given sound is 1.5 kilohertz. The vibrating body is then completing 1500 vibrations in 1 second, taking 1500 seconds to complete one vibration, taking 1.5 seconds to complete one vibration, completing 1.5 vibrations in 1 second. So, the frequency of a given sound is 1.5 kilohertz. 1.5 kilohertz means you can simplify it. It will be how many hertz? 1500 hertz. Now the vibrating body is then completing how many vibrations in 1 second? 1500 vibrations in 1 second. So which one is correct? First one. Vibrating body is then completing 1500 vibrations in 1 second. Everybody has written?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next, third number. Sound can propagate through vacuum. Firstly, let me read all the options, then you will answer. Okay. Sound can propagate through vacuum as well as gases. It is wrong because sound cannot propagate through vacuum. Next, only through gases and liquids. It is also false. Next, only through gases and solid. It is also false. Next, all the 3 states of matter means solid, liquid and gas. As you have read, children, sound can propagate through solid, liquid and gas, and the speed of sound is maximum in solid, then in liquid and least in gas. So last option is the correct option. All the 3 states of matter. Fourth number. when lightning and thunder take place, they when lightning and thunder take place, they occur together and are also observed together. It is false. You have read lightning and thunder occur together, but firstly we see the flash of lightning and then we hear the sound of the thunder, because the speed of light is million times more than the speed of the sound. You have read just now that the speed of light in vacuum is 3 lakh kilometer per second, whereas what is the in air also it is approximately 3 lakh kilometer per second, but the speed of sound in air is only 330 meter per second. So you will write, children, when lightning and thunder take place, they occur together and are also observed together. It is false, they are not observed together. Next is one after the other but are observed together. It is also false. Next, together, but the thunder is observed a little after the lightning. Is it correct? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Firstly, we see the flash of lightning and then we hear the sound of the thunder. So, C option is correct. Third option is correct. Last option is together, but the thunder is observed a little before the lightning. It is also false. So, third option is correct option. Have you written? Next question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Many children are in waiting room. Children, you should join your class timely. Next, fifth number. A given sound is inaudible to the human ear. We can then say that this is so because all of you know what is audible and inaudible sound. If the frequency of sound is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, that sound can be heard by the human being. That is called audible sound. And if the frequency of sound is less than 20 hertz, it cannot be heard by the human being. It is inaudible sound. It is called infrasonic. And if the frequency of sound is above 20 kilohertz or above 20,000 hertz, 20 kilohertz and 20,000 hertz is same thing. So that is also not heard by the people. That is also inaudible sound. That is called ultrasonic or ultrasound. So now read the question. A given sound is inaudible to the human ear. We can then say that this is so only because its amplitude is too small, and next is only because its frequency is below 20 hertz. Next, only because its frequency is above 20 kilohertz. Next, because it has any one or more of the three characteristics listed below. Okay, children? So,
Fourth option.
yes, fourth option, because it has any one or more of the three characteristics listed above. Means when we cannot hear the sound, it is not audible, it is inaudible to the human ear because its frequency is below 20 hertz. It is correct. Next is because its frequency is above 20,000 hertz, 20 kilohertz means 20,000 hertz. It is also correct. And first one is also correct. Only because its amplitude is too small. Children, you should know
Yes, ma'am.
that loudness of sound depends upon amplitude. Loudness of sound,
Amplitude is
if the sound is not louder, can we hear the sound? No. We cannot hear the front sound. Like if suppose it is a drum, it is a stick, and I have to use it on the drum. I will beat on the drum. Now, suppose this is the membrane of the drum. Okay? In the drum or in tabla there is membrane. That is called which type of instrument? Do you know? Percussion instrument. Musical instrument. Musical instrument is of three types. Wind instrument, percussion instrument and stringed instrument.
String instrument.
Okay, stringed instrument is such instrument in which you use some device to pluck the string, or you can pluck the string with your finger also. Any one of you play sitar or guitar? Do you know?
Ma'am, I play guitar.
You play sitar, so you must have seen that you use your finger to pluck the string. Do you use your finger to pluck the string?
I said I have tried guitar one time.
Oh, so how do you pluck the string? With the help of finger also, or some device is there that is used to pluck the string. So that type of musical instrument like sitar, guitar, there is string. So it is called stringed instrument. And in case of flute, harmonium, there is a air column. In case of flute, what do you use? Air column.
Wind.
That is called harmonium also. Flute also, mouth organ also. That is called wind instrument, where air column vibrates. That is called wind instrument. And what is percussion instrument? In which there is a stress membrane.
Instruments.
The stress membrane vibrates like tabla,
Drum.
mridang,
Drum.
Drum.
Tabla.
or duffly. In all these you see there is stressed membrane. So suppose this is drum, there is stressed membrane, and this is stick. When I will strike it very slow,
Vibration will be
Vibration
I am
will be
striking,
produced.
but are you able to listen? Here the amplitude is very low.
Too small.
Loudness depends upon amplitude. Here I am striking, faint sound is produced, but you cannot hear because amplitude is very low. Now when I will increase the amplitude, you will see sound will be produced, louder sound will be produced, and all of you will listen the sound. Loudness will depend upon amplitude. Now I increase the amplitude and you see, did you listen sound?
It is producing.
Amplitude is increased. See, this is amplitude. What is amplitude? Maximum displacement of a vibrating body from its mean position on either side. That is called amplitude. So when amplitude will be increased, louder sound will be produced. So the loudness of sound depends upon amplitude. So first option is a given sound is inaudible to the human ear because its amplitude is too small. Is it correct?
Yes,
Amplitude is too small, so sound is not louder. Faint sound, we cannot hear such sound. So all these three options are correct. So you have to take the last option. Did you understand why last option is correct? All of you have followed? Okay.
Last option is correct.
Yes, last option is correct.
Fourth option is correct.
Yes. 6 number. The following are some statements about sound. First is, sound propagates faster in steel than in air. All of you know steel is an alloy. Alloy means there is metal. Which metal is there? Iron and carbon is there. It is an alloy, it is a mixture of iron and carbon in the steel. And in stainless steel, iron, chromium and nickel. So here it is steel, means it is a mixture of iron and carbon.
Alloy.
It is an alloy. So iron is there, iron is a solid, and you have read in the solid sound propagates fastest because the molecules are very close to each other, isn't? Yesterday I had explained. So first option is, the following are some statements about sound. Sound propagates faster in steel than in air. It is correct. Next, sounds are produced through vibrations. It is also correct. Vibration means to and fro motion. That is called sound. And sound is produced through vibration. Correct. Third, sound propagates faster than light. It is false. Light propagates faster than sound. It is just
That
reverse.
is 3 lakh kilometer per second and million
Yes.
times faster than sound.
Yes, children. Next, fourth option. Sound does not require a medium for its propagation. It is also false. So, following are some statements about sound. Now, you came to know which one is true and which one is false for sound. Out of these, the correct statements are, now which one is correct? First one is correct. Sound propagates faster in steel than in air. It is correct. And
Option number 3.
and next, second also correct. Sounds are produced through vibrations. It is correct. Now, third is wrong. Fourth is also wrong. So, first and second options are correct. Okay. So, in this you have to, out of these, the correct statements are first and second only.
Second only.
First and second only. Am I clear?
Only.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
First and second options are correct. Now,
First and second options are correct and third and fourth are
yes.
Option number 3 is correct.
Still children are joining class. Now next is question number D. Name the cause that is regarded as the basic cause of all sounds. Vibration.
Basic cause of all sound.
Vibration is the basic cause of all sounds. Next, name two musical instruments which produce sound through vibrating strings. Just now, guitar and sitar. Okay? Yes, children, you are also correct. Very good.
Rubber.
Correct.
Sitar, guitar, tara.
Yes, very good. Next is, through which state of matter does sound propagate with the slowest speed? Gas.
Gases.
Okay, through gaseous state. State, you have to write gaseous state. Gaseous, gaseous state. And through which state of matter sound propagates fastest? It is solid. Solid. Okay.
Solid.
Yes. Next, question number D4. Define the following terms. Also write their SI unit. Amplitude. You can underline, it is given in the keyword. All of you can underline. Amplitude, the maximum displacement of a vibrating body on either side from its mean position is called amplitude, and its SI unit is meter. Have you underlined, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Online children also? Have you underlined?
Yes, ma'am. We have underlined.
Okay, very good, children.
Yes, ma'am. We have underlined.
Next, very good. Next is time period. Time taken by the pendulum to complete one oscillation is called time period. Underline in the keyword. Is it given in keyword? Yes.
Second.
Time taken by a vibrating body to complete one vibration is called time period, and its SI unit is second. Next, frequency. The number of vibration in 1 second is called frequency.
Called frequency.
Okay, it is also given. Number of cycles of vibration in 1 second is called frequency, and its SI unit is hertz. HERTZ, or you can write like this, H and Z. Hertz.
Shortcut.
All of you have noted down?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, name the characteristic of a vibrating body which determines the loudness. Amplitude determines the loudness. If the amplitude increases, the loudness also increases. It is loudness is directly proportional to amplitude. Note down. Loudness is directly proportional to amplitude. If amplitude increases, loudness also increases. If amplitude decreases, loudness decreases.
Frequency determines which of the sound
Now,
required.
next is the pitch of the sound. The frequency determines the pitch of the sound. Frequency will determine the pitch of the sound.
Determines the pitch of the sound produced by
Yes, children, very good. Now, next is the frequency of the male and female voices in human beings are nearly 1 kilohertz and 1.5 kilohertz. Which of the two voices is likely to be flatter? Firstly, you will, yes, yes. All of you know that if the frequency is more, then the pitch.
harder than first.
Children, please listen to me. Don't interfere. The pitch depends upon the frequency. If the frequency increases, the pitch of the sound increases. And if the pitch is high, frequency is high, the sound is a shrilled sound. If the frequency is low, pitch is low, the sound is a flatter sound. Am I clear? So which one is greater, 1 kilohertz or 1.5 kilohertz? 1.5 kilohertz, and it is the frequency of female voice. Okay? 1.5 kilohertz means how many hertz? 1500 hertz. And it is the frequency of female. And the frequency of male voice is 1000 hertz. So which one's frequency is more? Female's voice frequency is more. So if the frequency is high, the voice is shrilled voice. And if the frequency is low, the voice is flatter voice. Okay? So question is, which of the two voices is likely to be flatter? Male voice. Because its frequency is less than the female. Am I clear? Male voice is likely to be flatter because its frequency is 1 kilohertz, less than the frequency of the female voice. And which has a higher pitch? Female voice. It is 1500 hertz. 1.5 kilohertz means 1500 hertz. So it is more, so it has a higher pitch. High frequency means high pitch. Did you understand? Pitch is determined by frequency.
Yes, ma'am.
If the frequency is high, the pitch is high. And if the frequency is high, the sound is shrilled sound. That is why you see when the child cries, a newly born child cries, the sound is very shrilled sound. Or not? Shrilled sound, because pitch is very high. Now the next question is D7. When is a given sound regarded as a musical sound or music? If the sound is pleasant, if it gives us relaxation, if we feel relaxed, if it is comfortable, and this sound is produced by regular vibration. Okay? It is produced by periodic vibration, and such sound is called music. Now you can underline in the book. When is a given sound regarded as a musical sound or music? If the sound is pleasant, comfortable to hear.
Question answer हो रहा है.
Okay? All of you underline in the book.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Page number 228. Second paragraph. Page number 228, second paragraph. A given sound is regarded as a musical sound or music if it produces a pleasing feeling, it makes us feel happy and comfortable, and it is produced by regular or periodic vibration. I have changed the sentence a little bit. Okay? According to question, you can change the sentence. Next, E1. Explain briefly the mechanism of production of sound in human being. All of you have read that in human being sound is produced by vocal cord. In our windpipe, in respiratory system you have read, windpipe there is larynx. That is called what? Voice box, also known as voice box. And two vocal cords are stretched across this voice box. Two vocal cords are stretched across this voice box, and there is a narrow slit between the vocal cord. When the lungs pushes the air comes in the slit. A narrow gap is there between vocal cord. A narrow slit means hole is there. The air comes in this slit because the lungs pushes the air. This air comes in the slit, and this air causes vibration in the vocal cord. The two vocal cords start to vibrate due to this air, and the vibration of vocal cord produces sound. So you can explain. It is given in page number
20.
all of you find out page number 220. It is given. You can write down. Now your time is over, children. Thank you.